You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
Sunny 93.3, thank you so much for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris.
Woo, look, Mom, I'm a bonus.
Yes, you are. How you doing, Dan?
I'm pretty darn good for a bonus. I'm like a punch card at Subway.
Yes.
Just a little taller. How are you guys doing? You looking fantastic.
Well, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Heidi's
A little
doing
better,
most...
a little more rested up now.
More rest. Well, you had a very exciting month of May.
Yeah, May was a busy month.
And you were moving.
Well,
you had a kid graduating high school. There
we
were
started
things going
the month
on.
in Vegas. I was thinking of that.
Oh, that's right, you did.
And like 1 week before that, we were in Chicago. So we went to almost a week in Chicago, almost a week in Vegas. And then we come home to...
Remodeling and moving and packing and
taking
graduation.
out walls.
It was crazy.
Wow.
So we were exhausted, but we're better now.
Yes.
Excellent. Just some of the burdens of being the elite.
We're not any of that.
Then this day probably isn't for you. It happens to be national. Wait for it. No, you don't have to. It's running day.
Oh, wow.
A day set aside to just run.
I've felt like I've done enough running.
Although
so
I don't know why.
rest.
But there's the perfect offset to this today as well.
Oh, what's that?
It's also National Sausage Roll Day.
Ooh, yum.
It's your favorite spicy little sausage wrapped in an all butter little puff pastry. Bake that to delicious. We can thank the Brits for that, by the way.
I would actually like to try one of those.
I'm sure we can.
Well, think it's kind of like pigs in a blanket, only...
But sausage. I
Yeah,
would
but
prefer it with sausage
and a
than hot
pastry.
dogs. Yeah.
That's kind of cool. I think that would be really good. As a matter of fact, I think I've had that. Now that you say that, I think I had that at a restaurant at a resort.
Oh,
It was like a pig in a blanket, but it was sausage instead of a hot dog. So
Yeah. And you just wrap it in, you can get, tubes of croissants or something, bake it. They're fantastic.
Huh.
Sausage roll day. Dig it. Or go running. It's certainly your choice. For me and my men, we'll take the sausage roll. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chef Dan.
You bet.
Coming up, we've got Ranger Dan. We also have a lot of other fun stuff on this. I cannot believe it. This week is already cruising right by
I
as
know.
well. Can you believe we're like halfway through the week? How did that happen? I just don't get
Crazy.
it. It's all on the way. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris on Sunny.
Do you have a credit card? Is it the very best credit card? Many people get their credit card as a response to an offer that was mailed to you. These are typically not the best cards. Check the fine print for the fees and interest. We have a website that compares many different cards being offered so you can find the one that's the best fit for you. If you'd like to find a better credit card, we'd love to help at bettercreditcards.net. There's no obligation. Just click and compare to see if we can get you a better credit card at bettercreditcards.net.
Sunny 93.3. Time now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Keep in mind, go to the Sunny Facebook page. And actually, we have a GoFundMe page. I'm trying to raise dough to get a theme song for this. Because the actual bit itself is pretty miserable. So, but if we could have a really great theme song.
I'll see if I can come up with one, but we're not going to do a GoFundMe.
Take the... Morning, chillin'!
Good morning,
Ranger Dan.
Hey, little radio rangers, gather on the radio. Ranger Dan's going to drop some critter knowledge on ya.
I'm ready for that.
This is huge. We all know South Dakota, and especially Sioux Falls, Minnehaha County, is lousy with scorpions.
I don't think I've ever seen one here, but...
Well, they come out at night, John.
No, I'm not out late enough.
But here's the thing. If you got any liquor laying around the house and you're attacked by scorpions,
Yeah.
even just a smidge, even a little drop of alcohol on a scorpion will make it lose its mind and sting itself to
No
death.
kidding?
Really?
This is a true story.
Oh,
from
I
Ranger
love
Dan.
that.
I know. I had an uncle like that. Neighbors were angry all the time.
He was always stinging himself.
I was driving around the neighborhood. Anybody seen Uncle Lushwell?
Well, I'm going to steer clear of all those crazy drunk scorpions.
So there you go. You run into scorpion attack, get a little hooch on you. Man,
Well,
let
there
it
you go.
They'll take themselves out in a heartbeat.
Nice. Now we all know. Thank you, Ranger Dan.
My pleasure, chillin'. Carry on.
Again, this is Ranger Dan's Critter Corner. Why? Because we can on Sunny 93.3.
Do you need a gift for a silly friend? WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com has many ideas. Each day, we share a different weird gift idea. There's no fee to sign up. You don't even need to buy anything. Just follow our page on Facebook to get a laugh every morning. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. If you do like an item, you can easily buy it right from the Facebook page. We have a link going right to that page at WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Sunny 93.3, time now for Water Cooler Talk, brought to you by Aqua One.
Okay, this is huge news. You probably recall a week or so ago I was talking about things that happened, just all that horrendous rain and snow in the winter we had and the spring we had. And potholes and damage, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And my personal bridge at Dunham Park got washed out and down the river.
I saw this in the news now.
Well, now...
You know, they're referring to that online as the Dan Farris Bridge.
It is the Dan Farris Bridge.
I'm the one that started that, by the way.
It is. So. Now, in the quick read section of the Argus Leader...
That thing is getting thin.
South Dakota.
Feed him a biscuit.
To receive 1.5 million dineros from the feds for roads and bridges.
Okay.
And bridges, Sioux Falls emergency manager Reagan Smith, close personal friend of mine, I've never met him in my life, initially estimated that Sioux Falls alone clocked in at about $1.5 million worth of damage to parks, bridges, and athletic fields. But this whole thing, it's federal, so it's like statewide.
Oh, wow.
But here's the thing, how much damage there is statewide, and it's probably pretty extensive. 1.5 mil ain't going to go far.
No.
It's not. But it will certainly cover my bridge.
The Dan Farris Bridge.
I was there Saturday morning. I took my inaugural rollerblade run.
Yeah.
And that's exactly where I went.
Dunham Park.
Right
to the Dan Farris Bridge.
Right to the Dan Farris Bridge, which is now several hundred yards downriver.
Not that far.
But
they had an aerial photo online of where this thing is now jammed. Have you seen that aerial photo?
I don't need the aerial. I've seen it up close and personal.
Well, the aerial photo is pretty cool because I've been to the park before, but I didn't realize just how big that park was.
Yeah.
Because, you know, when
great park.
Yeah, and I'm looking at this aerial photo, I was like, wow, that is a huge park, isn't it?
Yep, lots of ball diamonds and a couple miles of trail stretched through there.
A lot of stuff going on there.
And I like rollerblading there. It's one of my top 3 stretches to rollerblade, but that bridge is really cramping my style. So again...
You know what you need to do?
I know we're all in this together, but in this instance, thoughts and prayers my way.
Absolutely.
I think what you need to do is just ramp that bridge. We'll Dukes of Hazzard style ramp it on rollerblades.
Give it a shot, just once.
Just once.
Like Evel Knievel in Snake Canyon.
I mean,
whoops.
If we put a ramp big enough and we push you fast enough,
you'll make it.
You might break something, but it'd be fun to watch.
This just in. Farris still stupid after all these years.
All right, coming up in just a bit, we've got entertainment news of the day. That is on the way. Also, between now and then, we've got John from Maverick Recruiting. We'll be reaching out to him over the telephone and chatting with him in just a bit on Sunny 93.3.
Do you have experience working in the field? A real field? Maverick Recruiting has an amazing opportunity for the right person. You'll be running a late model 4940 John Deere sprayer this spring and summer. You'll have the chance to drive a truck in the off-season, earn between $60,000 to $70,000 a year, receive a sign-on bonus, and get paid to relocate to this growing community just outside the Sioux Empire. This exciting opportunity comes with a large benefit package with great insurance, IRA with a great company match, paid holidays, and more. Connect with Maverick Recruiting today for this great opportunity at MaverickRecruiting.com. That's MaverickRecruiting.com.
Sunny 93.3, thank you so much for listening on this Wednesday. We've got John Schurz from Maverick Recruiting joining us right now on the phone. John, how you doing, sir?
Good, John. How are you doing today?
Fantastic. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us here. Now, first of all, we're going to start with some hot jobs because you've got always different things coming and going, and you've got some really cool stuff right now, don't you?
Yeah, specifically a construction company here in town asked me to find them a general contracting estimator for stick frame projects, big multifamilies, and that would be officed out of Sioux Falls. Plus, they're looking for a traveling superintendent to run those same type of jobs across the country.
So something like that would kind of be if you've got a background in construction and maybe you're ready to take that next opportunity and have that management position and kind of be in charge, that would be a good opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. It's a family-run business, and anyone that's interviewed and accepted positions with this company, they've been super happy about making the switch.
What are some of the other cool hot jobs you have available right now?
Well, I need an agronomy salesman in Iowa, and just about every company I work with now could still use somebody that can run a sprayer.
So if you grew up on a farm running a sprayer, or if you've got some background doing that, that's a kind of a hot commodity job right now, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is. another one that's pretty important right now, I've got multiple companies that have asked me for somebody that can drive a truck. Like they could have a Class A or Class B CDL. That'd be pretty good.
So there's some great opportunities for some folks that have those different skills. I know in the past we talked about needing mechanics. Do you still have any positions open like that?
I sure do. We filled the car and truck mechanic position, but I'm still looking for somebody to work on semis, a diesel mechanic, and also heavy construction equipment near Sioux Falls here.
Now, let's give out a phone number so they can reach out and talk to you, and then we've got something else we'll chat about after that. But let's get the phone number for Maverick Recruiting.
Okay, it's 605-360-6504.
And I'm going to throw that on our Facebook page as well to make it easy, so if you missed that for some reason. Now, let's talk to just for a moment here to people who are listening who maybe they've heard this every week and they've not responded because they've got a job and they don't really think that they're looking for a job. Why should they at least maybe take a peek? Because there are some people that are maybe underemployed, aren't they?
Oh, for sure. I've got a lot of openings that I'm not even able to mention all of them at this time. But if you're just in the back of your mind thinking, I wonder if there's something better out there, it's free to work with me. Companies are paying my fees. So just reach out, and I'm not going to tell you about any position that's less than what you're doing right now. It's always going to be a move up. So it makes no sense not to just give me a call.
And again, if you're even considering, maybe you're driving to work right now and you're thinking, oh, I got to go to work again. Maybe it's time to do something different. Even if you love what you do, maybe you'd love it even more somewhere else if they maybe appreciate you more or, pay you a little more. That's all good stuff. If you're interested, reach out to Maverick Recruiting, their website, maverickrecruiting.com. John, what's the phone number once again?
605-360-6504.
And then I'm going to throw a link to his website, and I'll put the phone number as well on our Facebook page. John, thank you so much, sir.
You too. Thanks, John.
Again, John from Maverick Recruiting. And again, the website there, maverickrecruiting.com. Thanks for listening to Sunny 93.3.
As we get to wedding season, many events will involve alcohol. If you find that drug or alcohol problems are hitting you too close to home, you can get help. Maybe it's time for rehab. Your insurance may even cover everything. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. Get help for a drug or alcohol problem within 24 hours. Call now to learn more at 1-800-290-0759 or get more information at timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Sunny 93.3. Time now for entertainment news of the day with Mr. Dan Farris.
Because
celebrities.
Have you guys seen any of the summer blockbusters yet? The big movies, the big films, the big releases?
The closest we've seen to any big blockbuster was Cobra Kai Season 2, because that's a big deal, but it's not in the theaters. It's not a blockbuster.
No, we have not been to any of them.
What is that, a Netflix thing?
It's
Cobra
a YouTube thing,
Kai?
actually.
A YouTube.
Yeah, it's
great. YouTube Premium.
It's great.
Worth price of admission.
Okay. All right. Sweet. I didn't even know they had revamped and released this, but Godzilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, again.
Back in the movies. But it was number one this past week.
I just
Godzilla.
don't understand.
But here's the thing.
Who keeps going to those? I didn't think any of them were good.
But it was number one.
They seem to come out every new generation.
Yeah, like every 5 years. They don't even wait a generation anymore.
I can remember bringing my kid brother Binky to see Godzilla in, I want to say early 80s. I think it starred Raymond Burr.
Was he really?
Wow.
Not as Godzilla.
Was he? He wasn't Godzilla.
No. Although
I would like to see that.
He was a fine actor and could have pulled it off. But Godzilla is just beat out Elton John's new biopic Rocket Man.
Yeah, which did not do well.
And also Aladdin starring Will Smith, which kind of surprised me.
And who didn't see that coming? I
Godzilla?
thought for sure.
Here's the thing that's interesting. It did
well.
Did
you even see what Will Smith looked like from that movie?
Well, he's a genie, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's
right?
a genie, but it's
Blue.
terrible.
I don't know. I don't
the
know.
Smurfs are not
it's
happy.
creepy. Like, I would not want to take my child in to see that
Seriously?
movie.
Oh, come on.
No, seriously, it's pretty creepy.
Yeah, I don't think it's creepy.
Well, none of these are getting really great reviews. Well, the Elton John thing is getting really good reviews.
And they were expecting that to make $50 million, and it made $25 million, which still, we were talking about the fact that that's still a pretty good amount in our household. But
here's the really funny part. The people filing this report are a bunch of no-good hippies out of San Francisco. They did the article. I'm just assuming here, and I shouldn't do that, because it makes an assume out of you and me.
And nobody wants to be an assume.
No, but they seem surprised that the new release of Godzilla is like twice as popular in the Asian countries.
Why would they
It's
be
raking in
surprised?
twice the dough as it is. Yeah, because figure it out. What does Godzilla do? He attacks Tokyo, baby.
Yeah.
That's what he does. That's
Over and
always
over.
on the menu. Yep.
I guess I've kind of always
Yeah,
thought
it's-
of it as an Asian.
Well, it's because that's where it's from. That's where.
Right,
That's
so
their-
why
Godzilla was
would you be
launched.
shocked?
Godzilla was launched out of Japan, basically.
So why would they
Do you
be
remember
shocked
the
that
original
it's more
ones where they
popular?
had the mouths didn't match up with the English?
Well, they
overdubs?
were overdubbed by English. Yeah,
I just thought that was funny.
Yeah.
You'd watch it, and I remember watching that on television as a kid, thinking, why do their mouths not work right? I didn't understand what was going on. I'm like, oh, okay, that's somebody different. That's a different voice.
I still absolutely think Godzilla's a great movie monster, though.
Yeah,
I do.
absolutely.
I'm not going, but
Wow, all of that to get to I'm not going.
no. Well, no, probably not. I might. I don't know. Wait for it to come out on that. What is it? Bluetooth, Blu-ray,
Redbox?
Blue Horizon, wherever. You know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Find me a Blockbuster.
Well, Dan, it's nice to chat with you. Thanks for entertainment news.
Hey, just doing my job, John. Kind of, sort of.
Mr. Dan Farris right there on Sunny 93.3.
Hey, it's T-shirt weather. Be sure to show your fun side with a funny T-shirt from FunkyMonkeyShirts.com. We have several funny shirt designs that will make you look cool while you stay cool. Do you have an idea for your own shirt designs? We can help you make it a reality at FunkyMonkeyShirts.com. Find thousands of T-shirt designs from people just like you and add your own designs too at FunkyMonkeyShirts.com. That's FunkyMonkeyShirts.com.